Hello and welcome back. My name is Kira and this is Sunless Skies. I was just replying to a comment on Sunless Skies, so I think it's Sunless Skies. No, this is Eastshade and it's chapter 10. And unfortunately we're going to have to repeat some of our stuff because we've unfortunately ended up back where we were before in terms of the save because unfortunately the game crashed. So yay. I was going to just play through and not show you any of this, but honestly I think it kind of deserves to be shown because as I said, the game is worth playing, definitely, but it's not perfect and it is a bit buggy. But there is a bug thing in the thing I haven't used. I will probably with some of the footage because I think the developers would like to know what the bugs are and probably fix it because they seem to want to do that. But yeah, the game is a bit buggy, but it is definitely unique and beautiful. There's a cohesive nature to the quests that you don't see a lot in RPGs these days. I almost said MMORPGs there, which I quite like. Like the solution to one quest leads to another, which I quite like. So there is definitely that. It's just there's a minor issue of it kind of crashing every now and then and being a little bit buggy. But it's... So I was actually like, after it crashed and I stopped the recording, I was gonna go off and play something else for a bit, but I just wanted to know what was gonna happen next. I just wanted to continue, so I am. It's kind of sad. Normally, if a game crashes like that, I'll just be like, oh no, fuck this, and I won't come back to it for days because I'm annoyed. And I've got enough like episodes recorded now that I can make a series for a while, but I want to finish it. I want to just get through it, and I want to see what's going to happen at the end. I want to know what the fulfillment is going to do for this character, like of fulfilling his whatever's mother's request is going to do. So I'm going to see it through, I think. I've taken breaks. I've even taken a nap, but I am pretty much playing it straight through. I haven't like played anything else in between this. As I said, I was replying to some comments and stuff, but that's just what I do normally. If I don't reply to any of your comments in a relatively quick fashion, that's usually because I am not feeling well and I am laid out in bed. And when I'm laid out in bed, I don't really check my phone or the lovely comments by the phone. I usually am stuck in my Switch or sleeping. Sleeping is better. I don't really dream, but I do sleep a fair bit because of my meds. But I don't have very long sleeps. It's usually a couple of hours at a time. So I'll wake up, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and then probably fall back asleep whilst watching them, or rather listening to them. I have randomly died in Dark Souls because I've fallen asleep. So it's just... there's some days when my energy level is just really, really poor, and there's some days... Where's the drumming coming from? Can I go in there? Chorus of the Night updated. I couldn't paint them in time. They all ran away. What does the update of the quest say? Group of drummers in the night. They ran to a tree door when they saw me. Tree door. I should go and tell Rania about this. Okay, let's go and tell Rania about this. So where was that farm? Ranya's farm. Need to go and find it so I can tell her about the drummers. She wanted to know about the drummers. I found out about the drummers. They went into a tree door. It's locked, but it's not locked. The door was open, but it's apparently locked. So I'm treating it as locked. I think I'm going the wrong way for her farm. Definitely going the wrong way for her farm. Oops. If I follow the path, maybe it'll get me somewhere. Jeez. You know, being direction challenge is a very difficult problem to live with. Just letting you know. This is not Ranya's place. This is the bad people's place. The people that cheated. Hang on, but they've got an update as well on their quest, I think. So let's go and have a talk to them. Can't even get up there. There we go. What have you got to say for yourself?
I right can't believe it! Business is booming already. We're truly grateful for all of your help. Here, take these glowstones. We made a big sale just for the morning eclipse.
I couldn't possibly take them.
Appreciate your consideration, but honestly, it's no trouble at all.
Okay.
We're in the middle of our reopening, and criminy, what a turnout!
So you'll replay Flynn?
Of course, him and a few others. Couldn't have done this all without you. Oh, for great shade's sake, we got to unpack some of what Caitlin already packed up. Ah, my poor wife. Can't believe what I put her through. I hope I can make up for it all. Of course, you're welcome to my wares anytime, at a discount.
Well, what do you have? I don't know what that does for me, so I'm going to say no. What about you?
I'm so happy we've sorted all this out. I know we've done some questionable things, but we're turning a new leaf now. And I'm going to put together a kit of tinctures for Finn and tell him just what happened. We're going to be new people.
Good. Glad to hear it. You guys have dealt with your business quite well. So, Chorus of the Night, I still have to go and talk to them. Let's go and do that real quick. They're just up there, isn't it? I think so. Finn's farm is where? So I was just there. I need to go Ranya's house over there. No, do not pick the black thistle. Stop tempting me to pick the black thistle. God, you're a terrible, terrible game for that. Giving me the temptation and then telling me it's bad to do it. But I do quite like that, to be honest. There's a lot of that whole subverting expectations bit that I quite enjoy. There's also the game, obviously, like they're showing a non-traditional relationship with Leilana and with Evelina, which I quite like as well. I think more games should do that. Because that's the reality, isn't it? Like, it's not like everyone's freaking straight. Let's paint over. There's a lonely bridge. Someone wanted a lonely bridge. There we go. Small stone bridge. Done. We're legends. There's beautiful painting. Good. I feel quite bad because I'm not really focusing on the paintings. I'm just like, nope, just another bit of quest. I'm more interested in the stories of these people rather than like the paintings. As I said, I'm not a huge art person, and I guess I'm showing that a fair bit. So the things over this way. House should be over that way. I do like the fact that the pickable items have that little glowing icon on top of them. Nope. The roots I can take. This I can take. Branch, eggs, and the farm. Branch, things. Oop, that's not the farm. That's the bear's house. Should be around here though. The farm, right? Oh no. I am so hopelessly lost. But I'll stumble across it, I always do. Okay, there we go. We stumbled across it. Where is Rania? There's another crate there for me to take. Open the door. Hello?
Hi again.
Rania!
It's nice to see a familiar face. We don't get too many visitors out here. What? Really? A tree door? Let's go see it.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, thank God. I was like,
You're sure it was here?
they were right here.
Well, they seem to have left no trace. And the door in the tree?
I swear there was a
I
door.
believe you. I've been hearing those drums for too long. Something mysterious is afoot. Whatever they're doing, it's clear they don't wish to be discovered. I think you should ask around in Nava. Maybe there's someone who knows more about these Blushwood night drummers. All this investigating has made me thirsty. I think it's quite time for a Lindawian brew. Let me know if you find out more. Come on by any time.
Will do, lady. Alright, now let's go to... Oh, the island is right there. That's the place I wanted to go to first when I got my boat. Let's go and do that. Let's go over there. I'm saying boat, but it's more like a flotation device rather than a boat, but whatever. Let's, need to make 2 twine. Make our flotation device. Climb on it. And let's go. Super slow, but, you know, it's fine. I guess I'm pedaling with my arms. Can't expect it to be too fast. There's some fishies. Suppose I can fish. No, that got me, like, bugged out last time. You know what? This time, save. Can't save right now. Great. Can I save when I'm over the water? Can't I make a proper boat? Maybe I'll learn how to make a proper boat eventually. Not quite sure about that either. Get off the boat thingy-majiggy. Let's pick these in case we need to make another boat, which we probably will. We got to Sinkwood Inn and it's raining. Well, I'm still going to look around the inn first. I'm not going to go in straight away. Because there might be items I can, like, collect. You know? It's very important to collect items. It's what gets me around. It's an inn, though, so I'm sure I can stay the night and not freeze to death in the cold. Not that I will, because I've got my lovely coat, so I'm fine. Alright, now I'll go into the inn. There seems to be nothing else to collect. Open the door. Hello?
Oh, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm... Well, I'll give you the room we all plan to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Oh, sounds like there's been some trouble here.
There's been a theft in one of the rooms. The police are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry, though. The thief wouldn't dare strike again.
What was taken?
Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape.
Fair enough. Any leads?
We got all kind of weirdos here. I could be just about any one of them. They're all exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, Since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right. At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there.
Yes, it is. Well, what's the story behind this old inn?
My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north, and for folks building windmills on the Tiefmoor Bluffs. But it's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation.
Probably not. Any
Not
suspects?
exactly. Well, there was this university student. Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Narva. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went to her room. I figured she wanted an early start in the morning. But then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
If she's already left, that's, you know.
Not exactly.
Okay.
My
Alright.
What a mess this...
Well...
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here?
Oh, don't panic. I just got in here 2 seconds ago.
Oh, sure. Well, watch yourself. There's a thief on the loose, and no one's even trying to catch them.
What did they take?
In my translation book, it contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Tiefmoor ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information. I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me.
Oh. We'll get to the bottom of this.
And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
Oh, poor you. What about you?
Hello, Detective.
Oh.
My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide.
A lady just do protest too much.
The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he isn't trying to cover something up.
Why are you visiting?
My sister and I are taking a relaxing vacation. She hardly gets out of the house anymore, and I thought the fresh air out here would do her some good.
Oh, what's anything strange?
Oh, all kinds of strange things, but nothing related to this case.
Have you noticed anything odd?
I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna take that wax. And that wax. Yes, innkeeper, I am indeed a thief. I plan to steal all the materials I can from your house. The Tiefmoor Ruins, a simple and spiritual discussion by Helena Marwood. There are some in Eastshade who hold to the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the ruins. In reality, however, it is a known fact amongst native people that the ruins of our ancestors contain nothing of material value. These tombs are home of ghosts of our ancestors, and traipsing through them in search of a fortune or answers to our past would deeply dishonor those who walked before us. I have said before and will say again for all eternity, aside from the resting spirits, there is absolutely nothing within the Tiefmoor ruins that would impress a modern Eastshadian. That's shady.
Hi, I'm Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible.
I need some leads first.
I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there.
Which room's yours? Could you see who it was?
I couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious.
Mm-hmm. Right. Tifmore ruins?
They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
Which room is yours?
Just past the innkeeper's counter. You can go in. The door's unlocked. We figured since we don't have any interesting books, we're probably safe from the thief.
Okay, that's all. Let me go and have a look at your room then.
What a mess this is.
Tell me about the Tifmore ruins.
Just about everyone in this area has an opinion on them. Indigenous people think no one should even look at them. Most everyone else just wants to see what's inside. I had a pal who snuck inside when we were kids. She wouldn't tell me what she saw in there though. Kinda doubt she actually did it. Not exactly. Just my
Oh, you already told me about that.
My great as well.
You already told me about that too. Bye. Saving the ruins, but not the spirits within them. The Tifmore ruins gained new protection today following concerns of disturbance to sacred land. The new laws mandate that historical ruins cannot be used for profit if ancient relic is found within the site. However, pre-existing law states that if any ancient relics are found on historical sites, scientists will be given free reign over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity. Unfortunately, this does little to protect the native inhabitants who believe that sacred ruins should not be entered by anyone for any reason. Activists have loudly stated there's nothing of interest within the ruins, but only time will tell if it's true and whether scientists or business will be taking over the bluffs. That's interesting. Let's have a look at this room. Hello?
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues?
I'm an artist. I'm looking into the case.
Okay, well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Narva tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave.
Is this a serious matter?
It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen. It's such a bad situation. The indigenous people just want the land to stay sacred. All they ask is that no one goes in the ruins. But the university is constantly sending people over to investigate. They want to extract the artifacts. And there's this new law that says if the scientists can't find any ancient relics in the ruins, then the ruins aren't historically important, and so don't get any protections. That means the sacred space could be dishonored by random hikers. I mean, of course, the scientists won't find any relics. They aren't even allowed inside. So the land is really in peril right now. It's just a mess.
Sounds like it. What do you know about this?
A book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life, because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
Fair enough. Anything suspicious?
We got here yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
That's true. That's all for now.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Sure. Let's have a look. I'm gonna take your wax, candles. You know, that's what I do. Anywhere else that's worth looking at? I'll take the fabric. Go in here. Where is in here? Read the book. Eternal battle of love. They pulled each other close as moonlight washed over them. Surely nothing will ever part us now. For we have braved through the beasts and frozen nights, starvation and drought, yet finally life has brought me back to your arms. Our love shall last forever, but the battles have not ended. Our lives have been foretold in the stars, and this is only the beginning. You can live now and seek a simple life, one with rich and comfort, warmth and a soft bed. No one will blame you. He knew that no warmth would be real as that in her hands, no bed comfortable after sharing the ground with her. All his riches and comfort would be found in her eyes, her stories, her smile. I will go with you. 5941, that sounds important. At the Tifmore Ruins. 5941, 5941, 5941. Must remember that. 5941. I will forget that. Healing magic. Some believe the Tifmore ruins hold the power to heal all wounds and illnesses. Why do we not enter the ruins to seek out this power is beyond comprehension. It is trusted by many that simply standing in the presence of the ruins is enough to cure small sickness and ease the mind of worry. It is a sad thing the progeny of people who built these magical places do not see fit to share the wonderful spiritual energy here. They instead lock it away. Could it be that they want the power only for themselves? Alas, we must respect their wishes and only wonder at the amazing energy still sealed within the walls of the ruined tomb. Right, anything else to take or have a look at? Nope, nope, nope. Hello, who are you?
Ah, so you finally made it, Detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed, so we could have more excitement.
Ruins painting?
Yes. My husband and I used to go on dates at the ruins. The night sky and the fresh air, all surrounded by the history of the island. It's a very romantic spot, you know.
Number code in the book?
You skipped to the last page? Don't spoil the ending for me. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet, and I don't know anything about those numbers. They better not be important to the story.
See anything strange?
No, I'm trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I did hear a young girl pacing outside my door before the theft. She seemed very flustered. I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly she said she needed to go. What a sad girl.
Thanks, lady. That's all for now. I've spoken to her, I've read her books. Let's go upstairs, I guess. No books here to read. Nothing to take here. That's very disappointing. This door's locked. This door is open. Reserved for detective. Well, I guess that's me now. I'll take that. Locked. Locked. It's locked. Oh. Would have been in there. That's locked too.
What a mess this. Strange thing. My Where's
We need... The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of Eastshade. I believe that within the ruins there are relics that would help us understand our beginnings on this island. But somehow, there are people who think history is a waste of time, and they've thwarted my efforts of discovery at every turn.
I'm working on it. Let's ask these people about the ruins now that we've got the keywords.
Hello, Detective.
We've already said that bit. Magical powers?
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books.
That is kind of sad. Thanks. Nope, I already read that.
Did you figure it?
The
They're a
ruins?
point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space.
Oh, no, we already asked them that. Storm is getting pretty ridiculous. Don't see anyone out here.
What a mess.
Maybe I should take a nap. What time is it? 12:52 a.m. Wake up in the morning and maybe all done with these doors won't be unlocked. 7:30. Let's have a rest. It's I don't know how to get the door open. I want to be able to like lockpick. Can I have Skyrim lockpick abilities, please? Now that I have Skyrim graphics. There's no other books here, no other hints. I need to be able to speak to the rest of the people.
What a mess. It's well. Right. I felt bad.
We've already been through his room. Can you give me a key to your room?
The ruin.
Can I lockpick it? Reserved for Helena. Historian. Reserved for Vadem. Reserved for Detective. Did you put a key or something? Lockpick set?
What a...
So repetitive dialogue.
Did you figure it out? That businessman, Vadim, he's pretty strong.
Okay, is Vadim going to... Nope, that's not another keyword.
What a mess.
This is frustrating. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time with me, like just wandering about trying to figure this quest out, because I have a feeling it's not working the way it's supposed to be working. So yeah, hang on. Tiffmore Ruins property deed for sale. Seller agrees to make public solemn declaration they have personally entered the ruins and determined them to be completely empty and void of sacred importance. Blue Rose Industries will conduct archaeological study to confirm these statements. With the compliance of these standards, the seller agrees to the set payment of 200 glowstones for the complete property. The right to all exploration of Tiffmore Ruins in any manner Blue Rose Industries sees fit. Oh, that's bad. Maybe that will help trigger the rest of the quest? I don't know. Because that's the thing about a lot of quests in video games. There are certain triggers. You need to have done certain things, have seen certain things for the quest
You're
to
making
trigger.
great strides,
Oh,
detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time.
you know I'm not the detective.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, I'm sure you'll find the culprit. As soon as the criminal still hasn't been found, I've taken the liberty of locking everyone's boat ashore. Shouldn't be travelling in the storm anyway. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects and their rooms?
Okay, I think that was a trigger we needed. Right, bye. We're going to have a look at the other rooms now. So we need to figure out here about the... Oh, hello.
Ah, good. You finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
No one's leaving until we find a thief.
Good gods, this is truly obscene. The historian likely dropped the book in the lake himself. You've seen how his hands shake. And now he's trying to frame one of us.
Notice anything
That
strange?
historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Okay. Tell me about the
A
ruins.
wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who wouldn't pay dozens and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
Alright. Numbers in the romance novel.
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller.
Alright, that's all for now. Alright. Seem to have triggered everything. I'm going to go... Actually, let's talk to...
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
Really now? That makes you so suspicious, lady. Avoidance of questions is very... Well, having said that, too eager to answer questions is also worrisome. Well, let's have a look at Helena's room. What's with the footsteps? The muddy, muddy footsteps, Helena? Ooh, and symbols! Helena? Are you the one that... Oh, my dearest family. I've thought a lot about our dedication to preserving the sanctity of the ruins. It has meant so much to me that you've all stood by my side during this battle. It pains me to write that my health is declining. There is little to be done. But with any luck, there may be a treatment available in Nava. I only hope that... Okay. Alright. So, are you the one that's selling the thing? Oh, Vadim. What do you have? A locked case? Uh, 5941, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh no. Okay. Maybe it needs to go this way. So 5941. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. Unlocked. V, I was digging around near those old ruins you were so obsessed with. Found this thing that looks like awful lot like an ancient relic. Thought you might want to keep it safe till you officially own the property. Hope you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in exchange. That is not very good. And he, I'm guessing, is the blue stone guy? Blue rose guy? Because there's a rose. Right. The historian. Let's have a look at his room, shall we? Quellness root. For temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. No more than 2 drip a day. I'm guessing someone gave him more than that. On yours, please take this letter as formal notice of dismissal from your position from the university. We appreciate your hard work through the decades. However, time has proven there is no new information to discover regarding Tifmore ruins, and unfortunately the university can no longer fund the program. Oh no, poor bloke. So he was desperate to find out what's happened. Well. This is turning out to be rather interesting a case. And, Miss Helena, those muddy boots do speak loudly. Alright, I think I figured it out. So I'm guessing Helena is the one that's been protecting the ruins for all this time. She even wrote a book about it. She's fallen ill, and at which point she needs the money. He's the one that's trying to buy the ruins. Someone has given him the relics, so he knows that the place has relics. He's just trying to pretend otherwise. So Helena has been tempted to sell the ruins to him so that she could get the treatment that she needs in Nava, but maybe changed her mind at the last second? Maybe? I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting. Alright. Let's have a chat, you and me.
Have you any progress?
I can't question him.
I don't think you're...
The glyphs?
That's an old poem from the native people on the Tifmore Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful.
Have you seen anything strange?
Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since the moment the book went missing. They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about this situation. Annoying fiends. Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
Okay, that's all. I think I figured it out anyway. Heh. Alrighty.
Look, we've already searched everyone's... But maybe, if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean, the thief.
Glyphs?
What? You found this here? Why, I can't fully translate it, but I think this is describing a poem about cattle. Or about gold. I need my translation book.
And medication?
Why are you searching through my things? I only opened my trunk so the suspects would feel more comfortable opening theirs. Surely I can't be a suspect in this crime. That medication is my private business.
Letter of dismissal?
I would appreciate if you mind my privacy. I am the victim here, after all. It's true I'm being let go from my position at the university, but this is my life's work we're talking about. I can't just abandon this when I'm so close to finding all the answers. But really, detective, this is a waste of time.
Alright. Well, we're working on it. Who are you?
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Oh. You packed up pretty quickly last night.
Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now.
Why did you leave all of a sudden?
Oh, right.
Oh. Ever heard of the ruins?
Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it.
I'll need to inspect your trunk.
Are you sure it's necessary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's just on the ground.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Project Nicole, I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in these ruins. I know Auntie H would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately and I'm worried about her. The least I can do is ensure the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret, but now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with archaeologists, and that's what would happen if the university found out what's really here. She always said our ancestors' spirit lived down here, and in the cool silence I can almost believe it. It really is a sacred place. That's kind of really sad now. Hello?
Are you the impromptu detective? Sorry it took me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation. It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Yes. None of these people. Helena.
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions. Looks like you're well on your way to becoming a full-fledged detective. Certainly nice to have someone else carry out the interrogations. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself. And I believe my work here is just about done.
You mean my work? You're just taking credit for it. Oh well, there we go.
So, you actually weren't the detective after all?
No, Helena.
I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
I wonder if there's a different choice I could have made. Like, not make the right killer?
Well, I thought Helena was acting strange. Guess you can always count on me, detective. Who knows? Maybe they will find some cures in the ruins. That would really be something.
I think we're about to go to those said ruins.
I didn't expect things to happen so quickly. I guess the ruins aren't ours anymore. I'm glad the university will be studying them. I've always wondered about everything I saw in there. Poor Auntie H. I wish she could see inside. She must have been really desperate to end up taking that book.
And I believe my work
here
is
your work is done.
Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore, but maybe he'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows, I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
Maybe. I didn't even look at this room. Property due for sale. Kavak agrees to sell the Sinkwood Inn to Blue Rose Industry for the complete price of 1,000 glowstones. The sale includes the building, grounds, and business. Any employees who remain in the inn will be employees of Blue Rose Industries and subject to salary negotiations. That's not so nice. Salary negotiations? They're no fun at all. I hate doing those. Kind of glad when I got the government job. Don't need to do those anymore.
Finally, we can leave. Maybe we'll get to play in Narva after all.
Well, congratulations to your music moments, I guess. Vadim, what do you think about all this?
It's too bad the ruins are going to be swept up by the university. Wasted opportunity. The entire island would have profited from the tourism. All in the name of science, I suppose.
It will eventually become a tourist direct, location. I mean, it always happens that way when science finds stuff. Who are you?
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well. The ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around. Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in. I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is. You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
It's alright. Good luck with everything. Right, so I can pack this. Pack. And I can craft a reed. Heavy reeds. I don't have enough reeds to make one of those. Can I find enough reeds around here? Maybe I shouldn't have packed away my boat. Heavy reeds. Mouse getting stuck in the terrain. Alright, that was actually a pretty fun quest. Except for like the little issues I did have with it. But that happens in any quests. Like, so... Let's see, well, sorry, that happens in any game. Where sometimes you just need to find the right triggers and you don't know what the triggers are. So you're just like looking around forever and it's a bit of a nightmare. But hey, it happens. So I'm okay with that. And all the sheep are stuck in the terrain as well. I don't know why there's sheep here, but that's fine. I won't worry about them. But I do need to get onto the other side. Tiffmore Bluffs is where I want to go. Let's see if I can drop my floating device over that way. Where is actually possible, like I can actually arrive in. Because that's like the lowest point. It's all the ship was stuck. This is not gonna work, is it? I have to go all the way around from here. Can I even build my boat and jump on it from this point? I don't know, but I am certainly going to give it a try. Because I can't build that. Why can't I build that? Why can't I build that here? Close. Mount. Oh, and it's stuck. Great. And now I'm stuck. Game, please don't do this. You know what? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I certainly did. It was... The game seems to just always want to end with a bit of a bug. But that's okay. I will somehow fix this and see you next chapter. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back for more. And hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!